Hey guys, what's up? Really quick, I just wanted to tell you that I had this cool sketchbook that I've been working on forever, and I finally posted it. It's sketches that I have posted nowhere else. It's specifically for people on this channel. The link is going to be in the description. Okay, let's start the video. Hey, how's it going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw a saber-toothed tiger skull. It's gonna be real easy and simple. It's gonna be for beginners, so stick around. It's not gonna be very long, and stay all the way to the end. All right, grab a marker, or you could do is grab a pen, or you could just watch me and then apply that to your next drawing. So let's get started. I'm gonna be using this Faber-Castell PITT artist pen. They are available on michaels.com, I think, in various stores. I'll put the link in the description. But it's a great marker. I like it instead of the Sharpie. The Sharpie is not as dynamic as this marker, and also the Sharpie smells terribly. Right here. Oh, that's a red Sharpie. But the Sharpie smells terrible, and this one does not have any odor at all, so it doesn't affect your brain the way the Sharpie does over time. So let's get into this skull. I'm gonna start with a long stroke. That's a big kind of part of this. I'm gonna start with the front of the face. That's gonna be the front part of the saber-toothed tiger skull. And it's gonna be here, and it's gonna pull back. It's gonna pull around. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna concentrate first on kind of the nasal cavity. The nasal cavity is huge. Huge. Probably it sucked in a lot of air, a lot of oxygen or whatever. And it's got the typical shape of a skull, which is kind of like, I don't know how to say it, like kind of almost like a heart, like a screwed up heart. I know on the cheekbone, basically, I know that's called something different on lizards. I think it's called like a jugo bone. Okay, I'm gonna draw that first. I'm gonna set the precedent here by drawing that first giant tooth. It's gonna be basically a banana shape, I guess, lack of a better word. I'm gonna start. I gotta pull this stroke very carefully, because if you mess that stroke up, it's over, right? Especially when you're using a marker. Remember, the gum is grabbing onto that giant tooth. I'm drawing small lines, which I normally reserve to the end. I was just gonna draw them there. Okay, so before that though, I'm gonna draw the shadow right here. Because that's a concave, right? And that's gonna cause a shadow because it's not in light. All right. I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna trace out where I think these teeth are gonna end. I didn't draw that many. But I'm trying to be careful with my line. Drawing with a marker or a pen, it gives you a lot of practice for your dexterity because you can't really mess up that bad. There's definitely ways of fixing mistakes, you know, happy accidents, but you better not to make them. Now I'm gonna do that foreign tooth. The foreign tooth is kind of behind everything, so I am going to, well, actually before that I'm going to draw the bottom row of teeth. That bottom jaw. There. Alright, now I'm going to merge this side. I forgot to do this. I had to merge this into, there's actually a few more teeth over here. Kind of like molars. That's going to pull in here. It's going to be a negative space. Give that some shadow. Let's draw strategically placed shadow, and I'll draw a line there, and it is a style thing, right? I'm gonna draw a straight line here along the edge. Gives it some style points. It represents a shadow bouncing from both ends. It represents a core shadow. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw some of the teeth on the bottom here. Again, trying to stay careful. Drawing a little bit of the shape of the skull changing here. I'm drawing thinner lines, like thinner directional lines. I saw that in the other video. I do that a lot. Pull a line in there. Pull a line over here. Right here as well, thin directional lines. Directional lines. Down here, again, you can kind of see the inside of the skull. More directional lines, again showing this, essentially a gigantic gum right there, just holding that huge tooth in. And I'm going to do that for the other smaller gums. I'm not going to put a ton of lines. You have to be careful, especially with a marker. It'd be so much easier. I've said this before with a pen. And the marker just gives a little bit of a different look. And I'm going to throw a smaller directional actually be there. So if the sun's coming from above, there would be more shadow in the lower portion of this skull, right? And you want to think that way with some of this stuff as well. You want to draw some of these lines, like maybe over here, the sun would be hitting the top. At the same time, you want things to look related and make sense, and they look like they're the same style. And then like right here, that's inside. I want to maybe throw a few lines on the inside of that to kind of show that's concave. I don't know if that's reading as concave right now. Throw some stuff on the teeth here, just a little bit, because these teeth are so small. I might throw like a single small line. Do you see that? Didn't complete that there. This one. All right, that's pretty much it. If you like various skulls and you like, okay, I want to put some on the front here. And if you like art like this, learn, you know, just go through different magazines, check stuff out. If you like drawing this kinds of stuff, I am obsessed with it. If you ever need help, like you don't know what to do and you're trapped and you're like, wow, I just can't get better and it's been a couple of years, go to my Patreon. I offer a couple of things there. One thing I do is I actually trace over your drawing. I take it, I basically take your drawing, like I mean I take the photo of your drawing, and I put it into Photoshop and I fix it. I tell you what you need to work on, and I actually make a video talking about what you specifically need to work on. And that's something that is not offered outside of a school system usually. It's extremely helpful and beneficial. That doing that cuts a lot of years off of your learning, because you're not running around in a circle guessing what to do. You have another artist telling you, oh, you do that. That's clearly, it's kind of weird because you have to kind of see it from the outside, right? Outside yourself. But it's completely custom. So go check that out on my Patreon if you do guys, if you like my work here. Also, if you do like any of that stuff, if you like, you know, again, Sabertooth, I'm gonna draw a line here. If you like aliens, you know, monsters, tattoo art, any of that stuff, pick up a copy of my sketchbook. I worked really, really hard on it. It's basically an accumulation of different various ideas I've had and dreams, and all just whacked out images as a demon, all kinds of stuff. And I pack it. It's like 24 pages. It's exactly 24 pages. And I pack it full of ideas. It's super worth it. Check that out. I'm gonna put the link in the top, in the description at the top. Pick that up. I only have a few more of those left. All right then, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to, you know, say hi to me in the comments, subscribe. If you want to have a dialogue in the comments, I'm down. Talk to me. I talk to everybody. So that's it. I'm done rambling. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later.